Hi everybody. I'm on try number 2 with the YouTube disconnect thing. Check this out. It's a little ring. I don't. It looks like it used to be covered with like some black paint or something around the edges. It's metal. It's got a little arrow design on it. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe if I move it. Yeah, if I move it farther away. Isn't that weird? I find the weirdest stuff in like the nooks and crannies of this house. I found this ring. It kind of fits on my pinky. That's what it looks like. I found it in the air duct, or the return air vent, right at the bottom of our stairs. Sorry. It looks old, but I have no idea. It could be just a few years old for all I know. But we had our air ducts cleaned in the beginning of December, and I would have thought it would have sucked this thing out, but instead it just uncovered it. And I wasn't looking in there because one of the kids said they dropped something in there, and I saw this and I thought, oh, what the heck is that? And I found a really old weedy penny. It popped out of the floor one day when we were doing our refinishing project. I found other stuff. I can't think of it right now. But the ring and the penny are the coolest things so far. So I have this little collection that I keep. But anyway, thankfulness and gratitude. I guess I'm grateful for my self-awareness. Um, and I'm grateful for my husband's job, which allowed him to take off a half day so I could lay in bed with a migraine for a couple hours. I think it was a migraine. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was either from the vaccines I got yesterday or I got some kind of an eyeball headache from the bright snow when I picked up Dagny. I don't know. But by the time I was done with lunch, I felt awful, like nauseous, headache, and I just needed to lay down. So I've been taking it easy today. And he even took them to swim lessons. Wasn't that awesome? Which is cool because he got to see Dagny's crazy swimming skills that she's developed. So anyway, gratitude, gratitude. Well, there's some stuff going on, and mainly that is there's a little bit of non-crisis level friction between me and James, and I think it's pretty much a result of our different ways of handling the grief that we're going through right now. He lost his dad the first week of January. And I don't know. I mean, it might seem like that shouldn't affect me or wouldn't affect me, but apparently it's affected me quite a bit. And what my mind likes to do is just push it all away and distract itself with stuff like shopping for my trip or just anything. Mostly shopping, like buying stuff. Whenever I have discomfort, I block it out with that. This is what I've observed, especially the last couple of days. And I figured this out just doing a little bit of quick journaling after James told me that he was frustrated with me because he thought I was acting cold to him. And all this time I thought he was annoyed and frustrated because he was grieving, and it turns out it's because of me. So that was a little bit that kind of threw me for a loop. And anyway, so I think what I've realized is that yes, I have been, I think, maybe withdrawing from stuff that makes me feel uncomfortable, and him grieving makes me feel uncomfortable because I'm afraid him suffering, I think. And it hurts me to see him suffer. So, anyway, I'm grateful to have been able to have realized all of that just after writing a couple pages of thoughts in my journal. Because, once you know these things, you can bring them to light and discuss them and work through them. At least for me, that's how it works. So, really, really grateful for that revelation. And I've also realized, as that part of that process, that I'm terrified of our human mortality. It just turns everything into chaos for me to start thinking about that. So I push that down and block it out too. So I'm not really sure what I want to do about all this. I'm going to talk to James at some point here soon, and then maybe also make an appointment with a therapist. Problem is, I don't really like the therapist I was seeing before, and it's so hard to find a good one. And you just have to lay everything out there before you really find out if they're good or not. And so it's exhausting. And then you get to tell your stories over and over and over until you find a good one. But at least it's an option, right? I mean, that's something. So anyway, that's what's going on. That's why I've been struggling. And it's just normal life. This happens to everybody. And what's important, I think, is how we go about it, how we deal with it. And I think just being open is a good start right now for me, and willing to do something. So that's where that's at. Other stuff that's making me happy is NyQuil. Not really making me happy, but just making me glad that it's there to help me sleep. Anyway, hopefully in the next couple of days this is all going to kind of work its way out of my system. But I'm so sleep deprived that I just keep taking the NyQuil, even though I probably don't need it tonight. But I just want to sleep. And I am really happy about my trip. I mean, I know I'm kind of using it as like a distraction, but it's a happy distraction. And I do enjoy that, which is probably why I turn to it for distraction. So, yeah. So India coming up in the future. And I'm really looking forward to summer. I mean, it's coming, but we just have a few more weeks we have to tolerate here. So, but hopefully we get a good sledding day in this weekend, because we're supposed to get a blizzard on Sunday. And I am happy about that, just because we had so much fun the last time. So, anyway, so it's late and I need a shower, because in case you can't tell, this hair hasn't been washed in like 5 days, which is probably a record for me. So I'm going to go try out my new Lush Godiva solid shampoo, which I got for my trip. I want to try it out to make sure it's not awful. It doesn't make my head all itchy. So, hope everyone else is looking on the bright side as well. And until next time.